creates these playlists that are bingeable. Just talked for an hour and 15 minutes. I've mapped out a few community tours. The reason why people are nervous to do these home tours is because they don't know what to say. Hi, welcome. My name is Szostak. I'm a full-time real estate agent in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. I decided it would be fun to take you guys along on a full content day, maybe days into tomorrow, just to show you how I record, what I record, and how that gets me leads and is like 95% of my business. I do have a lead generation YouTube channel that fuels my business, and I get leads from that channel weekly, if not daily. It is the bread and butter of my business, and I absolutely love it. It's so fun. It prospects for me while I sleep, so it's definitely worth my time to take a day out of my week just to record content or plan content. This week is a recording week, and it usually flip-flops. So one week I'm recording, the next week I am planning and scripting, but everything today is already planned and scripted, so we are creating content. Everything is organized on my Notion board, so today we're just executing. Oh. Okay, literally while I was recording that, I got a call from a YouTube lead, and she was asking about a specific house in Mebane. Like, I should cover up her email, but I had my whiteboard in front of me, so I was just making notes on here, but I need to put this into my client notes in Notion, and then I'm going to erase this whiteboard and kind of show you how I organize my day. And this lead that came in, I guess we'll talk about that. So she saw one of my home tour videos that I put up about 3 months ago, which is awesome. It's not like I was cold calling her right now. I did this work months ago, and it's still working in the background for me. And she saw this home tour, my information was in it, so she called me instead of some other real estate agent that she Googled. So that is kind of the power of this YouTube channel. I like to do half home tours and half educational videos that I record here in my office. I found that the two of those together is really kind of the magic sauce for my market specifically. If I'm just doing educational videos or just doing home tours, it doesn't convert quite as well as having both of them together. And that's the goal for today. I have about 4 videos I'm gonna record sitting here, which those are always easiest because I can just knock them out pretty quickly. And then depending on how the day goes, I will either record home tours today, or I might block off tomorrow to record as well, because I am trying to get a little bit more ahead of my videos. So I'm recording like twice as many this week as I normally would, just because I am bumping up my channel to 3 videos a week, and I want to have at least a month ahead of recorded videos. Okay, so I got that client info into my Notion for leads. I don't use like a CRM like Follow Up Boss or KV Core or anything yet. I kind of created my own spreadsheet kind of thing on Notion, which I really love, and it works great for me. So that's just kind of what I'm gonna go with for now. So in my Notion, I do have my content calendar for YouTube, and there is where I script my videos. I will plug in like what I want the thumbnail to look like, the description of the video, tags, and all of that. And I label them as I go through either an idea, script / prep this week, film this week, filmed, need to edit, in the editing process, and posted and optimized. So those are kind of the different steps my videos go through. And for film this week, I have, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos. I'm definitely won't get all of those done today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plan on filming tomorrow, because I do need to get something to this lead that just came in. I also have a client that a home popped up yesterday, is coming soon, and today it should be going active. At least that's what the listing agent told me. So I'm kind of waiting for that notification. And as soon as that goes active, I need to go over there and FaceTime her a video tour because she is in New York. And this is a home that we need to get in ASAP because I do have a feeling that it's going to have a multiple offer competitive situation, which always stresses me out a little bit, but hopefully it will be okay. We're not even totally sure that she wants to put in an offer, but I need to be one of the first people in that house. So I am kind of doing what I can as far as filming here and then pick up and go whenever it goes active. The listing agent hasn't told me what time, which is a little inconvenient, but that's totally okay. But I have my whiteboard here. I cleared it off from what I got from that lead, and it just says content day on top. I don't know if this camera like flips it, but if it's backwards, it says content day. And I love this whiteboard because it's very satisfying for my brain to like put my to-do list on here and erase as I go versus a handwritten to-do list that I end up scratching things out, and then the more I do, the messier it looks, and then the messier my brain feels when it looks at the to-do list, and that's just doesn't work very well. But I'm definitely a pen and paper person, or marker and whiteboard person, I guess. But my weekly to-do list and projects that I'm working on are in Notion, but then every day I look at that and brain dump onto that list, and then I will pick things off of that, whatever is my highest priority, and put on this list. Most days of the week, I categorize those to-dos into finder, keeper, and doer tasks, which I learned from Ryan Serhant's videos. But today we're focusing on recording, which definitely falls into the finder tasks, which is finding new business, and that's where my leads come from. So today is a full-on finder day. Well, except for the going to see that house for my client in New York and sending some info on the Meritage community. Meritage, I honestly don't know. But sending that information to the lead that just came in, that would be keeper, because I'm keeping business and following up with those leads that are already in, and instead of letting them slip through the cracks. So we want to keep those engaged. And I'm just gonna write down each of the videos that I want to record so I can like cross them off as I go. And these are all ones that I have scripted and ready to go. So I am doing an Apex versus Holly Springs video. Those are great for relocation leads, like comparing neighborhoods and towns. So these are two, they're towns, but also kind of suburbs of Raleigh. Raleigh's like super spread out, and there's like 8 or 9 smaller towns around it. They each have their own like cute historical downtown, but I would consider them a suburb of Raleigh. I'm doing a pros and cons of moving to Apex. I do kind of theme my months of videos. So I do a few weeks in each of those little towns, including just like everything you could possibly know about Apex, for example. And then all of my home tours that I'm putting out at the same time are also of Apex, and it creates these playlists that are bingeable for leads that are like watching my channel, and it works like a charm. Like instead of just having like random videos everywhere, I'm kind of batching in like one suburb and then moving on. So that's kind of wrapping up my Apex videos. I've been doing that for a few weeks, and now we're moving on to Cary. So my next video I'm recording is 5 things to know if you want to move to Cary, North Carolina. I'll probably come up with a more catchy title when I upload it, but that's just kind of the general idea of the video. We're just gonna do 5 things, ... Cary. I really want to start recording videos for this channel. This is probably one of my first videos up, but I have a lot of people like asking me what to do for YouTube for leads and just general questions about my business. So I thought it would be fun to make this channel as like a educational channel for other real estate agents, like whether you're interested in getting your license or you have your license and you want to do YouTube, or you're just kind of curious about day in the life stuff. So this video is on my list to record today, and I'm also going to record a video that is how I got my first closing from YouTube. And then lastly for this channel, actually I think those are the only two I'm recording today for that. So you'll have this kind of day in the life vlog or days in my life vlog for content creation and how I create content, and then also how I got my first closing from YouTube as a real estate agent. So if you're watching this video, that one might be up already too. So now we're gonna go get ready and I'll catch you after that. Okay, I am finished recording. My mouth gets so dry when I'm recording and just like talking. So I basically just talked for an hour and 15 minutes. It is 1:13 and I had a mastermind call that I totally forgot about when I was making my to-do list this morning. That started at 1. So I have them here on my computer. That is the mastermind call with the Social Agent Academy, which is so much more than a course and mastermind, kind of like all in one. They have so much on there, but it was created by Mike Sherrard, who is my mentor at EXP in the Wolfpack. Love him, love Social Agent Academy. This is where I learned everything YouTube, and I learned how to get clients through YouTube. But they have a mastermind every Thursday at 1. So that community is super fun. It's definitely kind of the bread and butter of my business, along with YouTube and social media. They teach so much more than YouTube too. Obviously, the Social Agent Academy, they do all kinds of stuff. You can, if you're interested in that, let me know and I can get you the details, but it is free if you are with the Wolfpack at EXP, just saying. So that is a huge resource. I think if you're not at the Wolfpack, if you're not in the Wolfpack at EXP, I think it's like $9.97 a year. Don't quote me on that, but I don't even know because I don't pay for it. If this is your thing, like you want to be good at YouTube and social media and that's where you want to get clients, then I don't know why you're not at the Wolfpack at EXP. That's like what we do, and there's so many top agents doing that in the Wolfpack at EXP. And of course you get Mike Sherrard, Suman Kim, all of those people. So hit me up if you're interested in that, I guess. Shameless plug. But I'm going to probably stay on this mastermind call for about 30 minutes. I'm done with all my recording in the office today, which is awesome. I'm just still waiting on my client. She's out running errands and she's talking to her financial advisor before we even do anything, because I don't want her to get all excited if this isn't even something that she can swing. But we should know that super shortly and then get out there this afternoon, hopefully. So yeah, I will let you know how this mastermind call goes and catch up with you after. All right, so I have you on my phone now, so I have no idea if the audio on this is okay, and I'm gonna talk to you while I'm backing up. I didn't realize my phone stopped recording when it connected to my car. So I connected with my client in New York. She was done with all of her appointments for the day. So we decided to go see this house at 3:30. It is 2:50 right now. So it's gonna take me about 35 minutes to get there, which is average. I do live out in the country, if you can tell by everything I'm passing. And don't worry, I'm not driving unsafely. I'm looking at the road, and these are back roads. So I rarely ever pass another car. I wouldn't do this on the highway. Anyway, so it'll take me about 35 minutes to get there, and we'll do a walkthrough. I sent her all the documents and everything. So seems like she likes the house, and hopefully the showing goes well. And then, oh gosh, my shoulders are so sore from F45 yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna put the phone down because I am about to turn onto the highway, but I will show you the house when we get there. But I'm pretty pleased. This has been a very productive day so far, and filming was a lot quicker at home than I thought. So yeah, ahead of schedule, which is always good and very rare in real estate. So anyway, I'll catch you at the house. Okay, so I got into this cute house. It's actually an end unit at a triplex, and it's adorable. It's only 1,000 square feet, which I think is perfect for my client. So a cute door, and of course I had to fight a wasp to get in here, which is just day in my life. Very cute little living room, tons of natural light in here, excuse me. A small little kitchen, plenty of space for a little table. There's still plenty of space for grandkid toys when they're here. And then just a little hallway with 3 bedrooms. So pretty cute. And then they even have an outside door in the primary. So yeah, just very cute little end unit, the triplex in Carborough. So yeah, hopefully this goes well. This is definitely something that they're gonna have to make a decision on quickly, because at this price range in Carborough, there's somebody that's gonna snatch it up really quick, whether that is a family or an investor. There's a lot of people that are gonna want this place, so I'm gonna encourage her to talk to her financial advisor this evening and make a decision as quickly as possible, because I would hate for her to lose out on something this cute. And it's only, and I say only, in Carborough, it's like unheard of at this price point, but it's $375 for 1,000 square feet. So that is really good here in Carborough. So fingers crossed. So humid. I'm so sweaty. It doesn't even feel that hot today. I think it's only like 88 out and cloudy, but my God, it's humid. It's just like the second you step outside, you just get like sticky. But I do have my sparkling water here. I actually brought this in with me so I wouldn't get hot in the car. But I have this, and I'm just gonna film a little bit driving like a circle around this neighborhood so she can see like what the area looks like. And then I'm heading home, and I'll probably be done for the day. It is 4:11 here, and I'll probably just get home and chill and make dinner. So pretty productive day. And then tomorrow we will go film home tours. So I'll take you along with me for that too, but I have a feeling this video is getting a little long. I don't really know how to vlog. I think this is my first one, so let me know what else you want to see in these kind of videos. I need to better plan what I want this channel to look like, whether it's vlogs or the sit down like educational videos, or a 50-50 of both. So that's probably my next step with this channel, is if I can vlog. I don't even know what this is gonna turn out like, and if that's something I want to do, or if that's something helpful. So please let me know in the comments. I think I'm gonna log off for today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I start up the content again. Okay, so it is not the next day. As usual, filming in my week did not go as planned, but that's all right. I think the last time I left you was on Thursday, and I had just finished touring that house for my New York client. It is now Tuesday of the next week, and we ended up getting a huge storm roll through that lasted for a few days, and with the storm came migraines and just not obviously great filming conditions for home tours and community tours. But today we have sunshine, thank God, and I am out filming. So I have all of my stuff, and we're back on the Sony camera. I dug through all of my old GoPro stuff because I used to be a GoPro girl, and I loved filming like travel stuff and random things, and in college and right after college. I just haven't used a GoPro in so long, but I found a mount for my GoPro that like suctions to my car. So it's suctioned to my windshield, and I ended up finding a few pieces to put together. So I got the right angle and it actually screwed into my Sony camera. So the camera is upside down, but obviously the footage won't be. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad I figured that out, because obviously just the stand on my dashboard doesn't work very well in a car. But got this one. I've mapped out a few community tours that we're gonna do today. Or I say community tours, I'm mostly model home tours. And then I'm filming one video that is what $700,000 gets you in the Raleigh area. These videos are super popular for my channel. They don't necessarily get me like I've never gotten a client directly from these videos, but they get people to my channel that then watch all the other videos and eventually call me. So this video is kind of a top of funnel video that just gets views and gets people to interact with my channel. YouTube then sends them my other videos and so on. So I'm putting 5 different houses in this video, and I don't do these too often just because they're so time consuming to film, but I basically do 5 different houses in different suburbs around Raleigh. So today we're hitting Chapel Hill, Wake Forest, North Raleigh, which is a super popular district, Cary, and Apex, which all of that driving together is probably about 2.5 hours just for driving, not including film time, but it's going to be worth it. It's about 1 o'clock right now, and got a little bit of a late start just because I walked the dogs this morning, did my workout class, and had some client stuff to do. And current client work always comes first because I want to give my clients the best service. And now filming. So I have a list. These are all of the addresses that I'm going to today. 5 of these are homes for the $700,000 video. 2 new construction tours, and that's all I'm going to get to today. So 3 videos today. Ideally, I would like to film more home tours in one day, but because I'm filming this $700,000 video and I'm not starting till 1 o'clock, it's just not going to happen. It's just lots of drive time today. So I think I mapped out my drive time to go to all of these addresses. It's a total of 4 hours of driving. I'm going to check these off as I go, but the first 2 are just for the $700,000 video. Yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you at the first model house. Okay, so we made it to Wake Forest. We're at the Point by Ashton Woods. And I've already been here for about an hour shooting, and I'm all done, but I'm going to show you guys around a little bit. So I came here the other week, and the construction guys are staring. They're like, why is this lady in the car with her camera? Anyway, I came here the other day just while I was in the area with a client, like after showings, and popped in just to say hi, see the neighborhood, make sure there was something here to film. And then I made friends with the sales agents, told them I was coming today to film, and they were like, yes, please, we love when people come to do content. So I've never really had a no, except for one builder who had like a company policy, which has since changed. I did film with my drone today, so that was exciting, although one flight around like drained the battery completely because it wasn't fully charged. So I don't think I'll be able to get much drone footage of the communities we're gonna see later, but that's all right. We got it of this one, and I did 2 model home tours, which I'll probably make into one video, but it was pretty good. And I love the model homes. I'll insert some footage here of the home tour just so you guys can see. They're decorated very differently, and I think I'm ready for fall because the one that was all like moody and like green and dark I really liked, and took some inspo pics for my own house. That model home and this model home I shot. So yeah, very nice, very pretty neighborhood, great options here. On to the next. All right, so I pulled up to Silverstone. I have been here before with a client, so I'm not sure if the sales agents will remember me or not. It's been probably 3 or 4 months since I brought a client here, but I'm just gonna walk in and ask about filming. They don't expect me that I'm coming. I'm just gonna walk in and ask if I can film for YouTube and tell them my goal is to bring them a buyer, and hopefully they will let me film. And I know this is a big reason why people are nervous to do these home tours, is because they don't know what to say. They don't know if you can just show up or if you should call first. So I'm going to show you that it's not scary at all. And I don't think I can film going in because I don't want them to be like, why is this lady filming me? But I am going to voice record on my phone so you can hear exactly what I say, what the response is, and how not scary it actually is. Hi, my name is Summer. I'm an agent.
Summer, hi, I'm Jarita.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I was in the area.
Where are you with?
I'm with EXP.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was wondering if I could get some content for social media or something. Do you guys allow that?
We do. I have 5 model homes.
Oh, wow.
So kind of, I don't know if you want to take a tour of this one first. Figure out kind of what you want to do. Okay.
Yeah, I have just a little thing that clips onto my phone that allows me to film like a YouTube video, like walkthrough. And that's basically it. Okay. But so it's super easy. It takes me like 5 minutes.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, you can decide on kind of what you wanted to do. You want to take a tour of this one?
Okay.
And he's about to do some painting in here, but which is fine. You can. I don't know how long it's gonna take you. I don't think it'll take you that long.
Okay. Well, if he's painting, I can just do over there.
Okay, that works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to go.
Okay.
Over.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's gonna go over this one. You want to ride over?
Oh, that's okay. I can take my car over.
All right. Okay.
Thanks. And it was that simple. So, their big model home, I have actually filmed that floor plan before in another community. And there's a guy painting in there, just little touch-ups. So I'm gonna go to their other 2 model homes across the street or down the street. So I'm gonna drive over there and someone's unlocking them for me now. I'm in the first model. Very pretty. So I know that probably the quality of this vlog is all over the place because I'm switching between my Sony camera and then my iPhone front and back camera with and without a mic, so forgive me for that. But I guess my process when I come into these models is I kind of walk around just to see the model home first, and while I'm walking around, I'm taking photos and vertical short form videos to make reels and Instagram and TikTok content just while I'm looking around, and that honestly just takes me like 5 minutes. And then I will do the horizontal walkthrough of the home, and then I'm gonna record my intro and outro back to back. And then I'll go outside. If my drone is charged enough, I will get a few drone shots for the video and also drive around with my phone out the car window. And it's a pretty simple process. One thing, I used to always forget this when I started, but get just like a thumbnail photo of the outside of the house. Like the amount of times I forgot to get a thumbnail photo, like for the YouTube thumbnail, just like it's ridiculous. But that's one thing I never forget now because I've done it way too many times. So that's usually one of the last things I do, like after I record my intro and outro, get the thumbnail, and then I get in my car either for drone shots or to drive around with my phone out the window. So that's what I'm doing here. And we're doing both of these models in one video, I think. All right, so we finished up that video of both models. So I've been here for about 40 minutes, so that went pretty fast. And I got a ton of content, again, both horizontal and vertical. Got my thumbnail photos, and my phone did die in the middle of filming, which was annoying. Luckily, I gotten all of the house content done. I just hadn't filmed my intros and outros yet, but I'm gonna get some neighborhood content. You need to get home to my dogs. They're at home by themselves, but from here, we're going to carry an Apex to hit the other two homes. Oh, Cary, Apex, and Carborough, but I think all of those will kind of be in a line on my way home and not too much out of the way. Okie dokie. We are finished filming for the day. I drove almost 150 miles today, so considering that I had to make all of these stops for the $700,000 video, we had a pretty good day. We got 2 new construction communities and this $700,000 video. That's awesome. Obviously going to take a lot longer than if I just hit 4 or 5 new construction communities. Would probably take me about the same amount of time, and that is my plan for Friday, just because I don't have a ton of client work this week. Like, what I have under contract is kind of coasting right now. I don't have any clients in town. I am negotiating an offer, but that's not going to require me to be there like in person. Yeah, no clients in town this week. So I'm just taking advantage of this like calmer week to get as much filming done as possible, because I think this will be one of my first videos on this channel. I don't even know what I'm going to call this channel yet, but I want to get ahead a few weeks so I can kind of sit back and relax and just have like a normal filming schedule for this channel instead of being worried about what I'm going to post this week. So I would like to be a month ahead for this channel. And then I fell behind a little bit on my lead generation channel, and I honestly don't even remember what I talked to you guys about when I started filming this video on Thursday, but my lead generation channel, I used to be so good about being like a month ahead on all videos, so I never missed anything. It's been a while since I've been at that point, and I'm just kind of either missing videos or really stressed about what I can film that week to get something out. And that's not a position that I want to be in anymore, especially now that I'm more busy with actual client stuff. I need to get ahead of all of my content, and I would love to be ahead at least a month. So this week I am filming as much as possible, and so far we're on track. So hopefully by Friday I have enough filmed for 3 videos a week on my lead generation channel, which is a lot. I did not start that like that. If you're thinking about starting a lead generation channel and that sounds very daunting, it is. I am 2.5 years in. I've had a lot of experience. I have a video editor that helps me. So that is doable for me now. It is not realistically like that forever. It's just the next couple months. Until the new year, I want to hit it really hard, and then we can go back to 2 videos a week or 1 video a week to kind of maintain. So this channel would be 2 videos a week for a while. So yeah, that's kind of a rough plan. If you are a real estate agent looking to start a YouTube channel for lead generation, I could not recommend anything more. It has changed my business, which has changed my life. And it's honestly really fun once you get into the rhythm of it. If that does interest you at all, like being a part of that kind of community, I do have a link down below. You can book a call with me. I'm happy to chat with you about what being in the Wolfpack at EXP looks like. If you're not at all interested in switching brokerages, I do think it's important to have someone explain EXP the correct way. So if you are either of those people, book a call down below. I'm happy to chat with you. Not just talk about EXP, obviously. I'm here to help you in your YouTube journey. So I'm happy to answer questions, give you advice, and just have a chat in general. So yeah, that calendar link is below. Other than that, follow along with this channel. I'm going to post a lot of these kind of videos and also some interviews with some top agents that I know are also doing the same thing. And you can kind of learn from all of us. Again, this is one of my first videos on this channel. Comment below what you guys want to learn about being a real estate agent in Raleigh, like my day-to-day life, how I film videos, what I do in my videos. I'll start building out the content calendar for this channel based on what you guys tell me. So you can leave a comment or DM me on Instagram, anything like that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.